Hi guys, this is Jess. Now, before we get into the video, I just wanted to say thank you to all of those of you who've taken the time to vote on the poll. Don't worry if you haven't had a chance to or didn't see it. I will upload more polls in the future, and you could always visit the community tab for the upcoming polls. Also, I wanted to say that this will be, unfortunately, a podcast version of your all signs reading. I do apologize, it did not include the video portion, but next time I will. Also, thank you in advance to anyone who chooses to timestamp the video down below. So now I hope you all enjoy, find it entertaining, and let me know if any of it resonates. Otherwise, on to the reading. Take care, guys. Hi, guys. This is Jess with your 3-month look ahead reading for all signs. So let's look and see what you guys could possibly have coming up for you for the rest of April, May, and June. So, Aries, this month sees you wooing. This could be reconciliation, meeting new people, giving your heart to someone, having apologies, all things love and caring. I feel like you're going to be very caring of others as they are of you. You're going to be in a very romantic mood. And I do feel like this is going to be a big love month for you. Nice, easy love, something fresh and new. This could even be with someone that you know and that's familiar to you. But I feel like you're going to be very romantic for the rest of the month, and energies will flow very nicely for you. However, by May, things may change between you and someone. For some of you, if you've been out partying quite a bit this April, you'll be resting and taking a step back in May. And you may not be speaking to a particular person by May's time. You could find yourself blocked or blocking someone, and you'll be taking a step back from love and romantic encounters. I also see some of you may be in more of a meditative state, more praying, taking more time of solitude is what it looks like to me. And then in June, if you haven't rectified something in your love life, it may all come to a head in June. You may feel overwhelmed by keeping your emotions in. It may get the best of you by June, so try to make sure that you're doing things to alleviate stress. I also see that some of you will just be overworked by June, working pretty hard. There's a goal that you need to reach. You may find that work is very busy, or whatever this goal is, it's taking a toll on you to accomplish. And that's Aries. Now let's look at Taurus. Taurus, well, wishes are coming true for you, particularly the rest of April. There's going to be a reason for you to be happy and smug. Things may seem to go your way. Just pay attention to what else is going on. For some of you, you may be so focused on the one thing that you're not getting, that you're not appreciating all the things that are coming to you. But you will be surprised. For some of you, if it's not happening in April, then May surely can bring you more than what you bargained for. I do feel like you're going to be blessed beyond belief between April and May, and it is your birthday season, so kudos to you guys. However, by the time we get to June, you'll find yourself almost like, that's it, the party's over. Yeah, you may be back to being to yourself, alone and on your own, with just a little bit left. And when I say a little bit left, it may be, well, I only have this person to talk to. I only have this left of all that, all the fun that I had. I see you guys being on your own, and you may have decided to go your separate ways with someone. For some of you, you may have a whirlwind connection with someone from April to May, only for things to end by June, and now you're back alone. If you are in a relationship and your person works quite a bit or is constantly away at work, you will feel more lonely than ever come June time. However, I see your finances improving and looking very, very stable, and you're going to start to redefine your comfort and your satisfaction in being alone. So that, Taurus, you're going to start to rediscover yourself, and I think by Sagittarius season, you would have perfected being on your own terms. And I know that's typically a Taurus's way of being, but there's something different that's going to come, and you're going to learn through this process. I feel for the next 3 months, you're going to learn a different side of you that you didn't see before, and you're going to start to really appreciate being on your own. So that's Taurus. Now let's look at Gemini. Well, Gemini, looks like love is all over you in April. I feel like you could meet someone new or express your love to someone. You have strong feelings for someone, and it looks like April is a time where it becomes even more strong than it has been before. However, by the time we get into May, you find yourself at a crossroads, not really sure what you're going to do. If this could be love, this could be something completely different. But you know you have to make a decision. And it's not going to be the easiest thing for you to do because you know that it's going to take you in a place that you may not feel so comfortable with. However, by June, you find yourself just doing it. You'll just do it. You're going to start something new. You'll start that business. You're going to reach out to that person. You'll start this new relationship. You'll get back together with them. But you're going to give it all you got. And you are going to, if it's a business situation, I do see that it's going to be quite successful. Whatever venture that you're going to take, and if you just jump out and take a risk and try to do things differently, you will find that you will be quite happy. There's someone who possibly you are so into right now, and you will be, in a double mind by May, right? Not so sure if you even want to take the leap with this person or not, but you'll do it in June. And I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. And this is kind of destined to happen to some extent. So I would say buckle up. Enjoy April. Don't be afraid when May comes, and definitely take the plunge in June. That's what I see for Gemini. Now let's look at Cancer. Well, Cancer, I see you guys being stuck and for the rest of April. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you may feel caged and trapped, as if your hands are tied. You really don't know where things are going to go. Hopefully, no one is incarcerated. But I do see that you are feeling quite stuck and as if you just can't seem to get yourself out of something. Don't worry, because by May, all things will seem as though that was a distant memory. Yes, it looks like you will be able to see the light. What is it? The light in front of the tunnel, right? I know what it is, but you guys know what I'm saying. You will see your way out of this situation by May. Some of you are going to be moving, so if you felt trapped and stuck in this home, if you are going to move, you're going to really love where you move to. And for some of you, where you move, you're going to find and meet someone new. This is some type of new love that may be coming your way. And if you felt stuck in your relationship now in April, you guys are going to be moving your way back into your happy place by May, and by June. It seems like the love connection is in full bloom by June. I would just say be careful with anyone new, especially someone old, because it looks like there may be more than just you and your person involved in this connection. However, the connection is very strong. Again, just be careful that you don't find yourself back in the place that you feel like you're in right now. Okay? So self-preservation, Cancers, are going to be very important. Make sure that you are protecting yourself above everything. Even if you do love someone, make sure that you're protecting your heart at all costs. But don't worry, because after you leave April, seems like May and June is going to be quite more beneficial and a very strong love connection. That's what I have for you guys in Cancer. Now let's look at Leo. Well, Leo, looks like in April, you guys are fiercely moving about, handling a lot of business. I feel like there could be another fire sign that is on your mind or comes into your life. But it looks like you are all about getting tasks done. You are very passionate with others, and I feel like you're very attractive as well and alluring as well. So April should be quite the fun month for at least the rest of April. But May, someone is giving you an ultimatum. Someone's calling you out. If you're in a relationship or possibly married, living together, or even if this is something about work, career, again, this is a general, I'm not looking too deep into the cards, guys. So this could be anything. But particularly if you are married, living together, you might have to get a separation, divorce. I see possible court filing. So some of you may be going to court. And I do see separations and possible divorces coming between the two of you. Because someone has put their foot down in May and actions are going to be taken by June. And this could be about anything. I'm not going to say exactly what, but it could be anything. Whatever you're doing now, Leo, and this could be someone is trying to get back into your good graces or you theirs, it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. And you may give up and decide the best thing is for us to do is to go our separate ways, or someone is adamant about letting you go and ending this relationship. I'm sorry that it's kind of negative. I'm only pulling the cards and I haven't read for you guys in forever, so I don't really know what's going on. But it looks like there may be some type of divorce or separation, or some type of court filing that may happen by the month of June. So that's what I have for Leo. Now let's look at Virgo. Well, Virgo, I see new love, definitely a renewal of love, or new love is on the horizon in April. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are getting proposed to or proposing to someone. But there's definitely new, fresh love in April, which finds the two of you even more connected in the month of May. I feel that you're very generous, and it's a lot of reciprocity. Now, I have to tell you, Virgo, some of you may have some unfinished business with someone else from your past, or your person does, but it's nothing that really is, I feel, will get in the way of what you have going on with your person. You will see an increase in finances. There may just be some money, some extra monies that comes to you in May as well. And then June sees you guys, well, you might even elope with your person. You may just do something crazy, like move in with someone, elope with someone, take off and take a trip. Do something that is not calculated. It's not planned. It's just spontaneous, and you're just going to do it. And I think that you guys will have a lot of fun with not thinking so hard about something and just doing it. Now, for some of you, this may be you're planning already on a trip and you know what this is about in June, this risk that you're going to just take. But there's something about a risk that you will take that you're not going to think so hard about, because you might talk yourself out of it. You're going to do it. And I think that you guys are going to be so happy that you do. So congrats, Virgo. Looks like the next 3 months it's going to be really good. But we all know, at least if anyone that has seen the yearly knows that Virgos has a good year this year. So good on you guys. That's what I have for Virgos. Now let's look at Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Do not shoot the messenger. This is a tough time for you guys. It's a tough quarter, I feel, for you guys. The rest of April sees you in mourning. My condolences if you lost someone. You are trying to pick up the pieces from a devastating loss that you guys are going through. You may be trying to make things turn into your favor. It is not going to be the easiest thing to do. May sees you still at odds with a circumstance that you're put under at this time. Money could be a little bit iffy, so prepare on this side of things. Also, you need to make a decision which is going to be very hard to do, because it may require you to spend money or make some form of a sacrifice. And unfortunately, June sees you even more stressed with a lot of anxiety, worry, and difficulty, almost as if everything may be coming down on you at once. You're trying to keep your head as best as you can in May, but it all becomes a little too much to deal with by the time we get into June. This can be anything, guys, so I'm keeping it pretty general, because for all of you it'll be different. But do understand that there's a decision that's going to have to be made that's not so easy. Or you may feel like you're being treated unfairly. You may realize something that's hard to accept and hard to deal with. However, it's happening. So that's what I see for you guys. I hope I can give you some better news, but that's what I'm saying for your April, May, and June. I would just say, what can they do? It's saying that something about this may be a difficult path for you right now, but in time, you're going to understand what this was all about, and you are going to receive, things will get better, just not right now. I feel by the time we get, possibly by your birthday season, or after Gemini season, is when things get far better for you. When we get into Leo season, and I'm just coming to a conclusion, perhaps in Leo season onward is when you start to, feel more stable, and things start to feel more positive, and they're working more in your favor. For some of you, this has a lot to do with your home life, and that's the biggest issue, that you're dealing with someone in your home or some type of personal relationship with someone. So I do apologize, Libras, for having to give you this message, but at least forewarned is forearmed, right? So there is your reading. Now let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio, well, you are pretty busy the rest of April. You may feel like so many people are coming in and out of your life. There may be one person in particular that seems to come in and out and in and out of your life. This is karmic. It is going to be up to you to make some type of decision about what you're going to do with a particular person. If you guys are dealing with anyone that you know or you sense or you feel that isn't the most honest, then by the time we get into June, it'll be hard to ignore their behavior, because someone is not the most ethically sound person. Some of you could be doing that too, stepping out of your relationships, keeping secrets. I see some of you having a lot of options by the time we get into May. It's a new karmic cycle for you guys. So you have to choose wisely, Scorpios, because you can make the wrong choice and then you have to kind of double back and try to correct the decisions that you've made. Others of you, this is speaking to dealing with someone, if it isn't you, who is not so ethically sound, and dealing with the struggles of starting a new cycle with someone who is only going to continue to be the same way, if that makes any sense. And I do see in June someone could be lying and sneaking and hiding things from you, or you may be doing that yourself. I do see money coming in, so there may be a benefit as to why someone's in your life, but it does come at a price, right? They're in your life for one benefit, but it also may cause an issue in your life as well. Don't really know what that is as well, because I don't read Scorpio readings, so I don't know exactly what's going on with you guys, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys for April. So busy, and you have in and out of people who are in and out people, fair weather people coming in and out of your life in April. I feel it's a particular person. May, it's a brand new cycle that starts in your life. And you can decide in May who you bring forward into this new cycle and who you're leaving behind. But depending on the decision that you make, by the time you get into June, you may have to you may find yourself disappointed or wishing that you had made a different decision. It's what it looks like to me. Also, on a positive note, though, Scorpio, if you're looking to move or make some type of adjustments just to better yourself, you will feel overwhelmed by the options that you have in May. And then you'll be able to strategize and kind of plan and plot on exactly what you want, right? So even if you feel like, oh, I didn't make the best decision in May, or maybe I should have did this, by June you've learned, and now you're going to know how to plot on exactly what you want. So it's kind of like a learning lesson, and then you'll be able to manifest what you want. That's on the positive side. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Now let's get into Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Well, in the rest of this month, I see you getting very clear, cutting someone out if someone cut you out, but you get very clear. You're going to learn a very strong lesson. For some of you, you may be starting school, learning a trade, something about learning, and it's almost like a double-edged sword here. So in order to gain something for the rest of April, you're going to have to lose something. So it's like a lesson learned, but at the same time, it was at a sacrifice of someone. So you are definitely cutting something out, possibly even a plan of action that you're going to decide not to do, or you will decide to do. So again, beginnings made by a decision, or ending something made by a decision. However, in May, I see you guys very successful, getting a lot of attention, still being stubborn Sagittarius. And I feel that some of you, I just get you guys being very wise. People are looking up to you. Some of you would become more of a loner, but it only develops your spirituality more, your inner spiritual self more, which makes sense with you having South Node in your sign right now. Money looks really good for you guys in May, and you will be sought after. So I guess rest when you can, because you will have a lot on your plate in May, and you will get a lot of attention. You know what? I have to tell you guys, it's not a bad thing to kind of give some attention back to someone. to take someone up on their offer. All work and no play makes Sagittarius a dull sign. We know Sagittarius isn't dull. At least you used to be a happy-go-lucky and party sign. You guys have become a little too serious. A little too serious. And I do see that that's kind of continuing through May. However, June sees something ending. For some of you, it may be devastating. Hopefully nobody's going to pass away. But I do see an ending, only for there to be a new beginning. Now, I have to tell you, for some of you, if you've ended something in April, this month, okay, someone is coming in June. It could be the same person. It could be someone new. But this is going to be a connection that is mutual, okay? Someone is missing you. They have regrets. It's the coulda, woulda, shouldas. And so someone is coming in. And it will be an opportunity for you to work things out and move things further. But I have to tell you, Sagittarius, just like I'm telling Scorpio, and I'm saying, I think I said to Scorpio and Cancer, self-preservation is the first course of action. And I think you guys know that. So there's an opportunity to work things out with someone, but I feel like someone could be hiding things from you, not being the most honest about a situation. And so I would say, tread lightly in June, reconciling with someone or even getting to know someone new, because again, it can turn into something very temporary, put it that way, here, because this person may still be connected with a past person, which is going to end in heartbreak for that person. Like I said, in the extended, I don't know how many of you went and looked at it. This could be that person. It could be a brand new person. But love is coming in for you. It's just a process. So do expect new beginnings to happen for you guys in June. Absolutely. And I also see, just for the most part, you look really good financially as well. So that's what I have for you guys. Sagittarius. Now let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn. Again, don't shoot the messenger. But I see you guys may be fighting. There could be someone who's charging into your life just to create chaos. You could also. But it's going to end by May with you walking away from someone. Yeah, you're going to leave someone behind. It's just like the best thing to do. It's like a thief in the night. For some of you, it's like someone could be obsessed with you guys. And you like have to move, or you're going to have to do like a thief in the night movement with someone, because they won't leave you alone. Someone's not going to leave you alone. And you may block them. Like, you walk away, you leave the person in May, okay? They're not going to leave you alone. So then by June, you may have to block them and be completely done. I see a disconnect, and you may be heartbroken. Some of you, it could be your person is heartbroken, and you're fine. You'll know when the time comes. Someone here is okay. They're fine. They're healing just fine. I feel in June, you guys will be really starting to kind of get your emotions back in alignment. It's kind of bittersweet in May that you have to walk away. But you're in pursuit of your own happiness. It's like you have to do this for you. You want peace in your life, and it doesn't seem that you can do it with someone or behaving the way that you have behaved. And I don't feel like this is you behaving this way. I feel like it's someone around you that's just trying. I say trying to make your life difficult. I don't see how that's possible with a Capricorn, but anything could be possible. So June sees you being more to yourself, disconnecting from people, kind of shutting down almost, and really going within to heal before you can come to a conclusion of what you're going to do. Oh, okay. Not to worry, because things start to look up. If you feel a little overwhelmed by not getting the job, the position, you come to an understanding. So whatever this is going to be, where you take time, Capricorns, to go within to get an understanding for self, boy, do you get an understanding, because you come out better than ever. You will get out of your head, and you will stop. Excuse me, God. You will stop being so defensive and lashing out if it is you. And I also feel if it's someone else, it's almost like you drown out the noise. And I do see that you start to move forward slowly but surely. Somebody is not letting you go, though. That's the problem. Someone isn't going to let you go. They screwed up. They know they screwed up, but they're so egotistical, probably narcissists, that they won't 100% admit it. And then someone doesn't want to. They don't want to fix the error of their ways, but then they still will come in and feel like you owe them this. We're supposed to be that sort of thing. I also see eventually you guys are going to move, but that's probably later on in the year. These next 2 months sees you emotionally disconnecting from someone who literally doesn't intend to let you go and leave you alone. So be careful, Capricorn, with your movements. I would say just be careful. I feel like this person is like a creep. Like they just won't leave you alone. I don't know why that's what I'm getting. It could be anything. It could be you needing to leave your home. Like I was saying before, I don't know why I keep feeling that for Capricorns, where someone's going to be relentless. Whatever this is, it's like the other party is going to be relentless with you. But what they don't realize is that Capricorns are very, very strong, and you're not easily scared. You're not easily intimidated. And so you're going to work your way through this. Yeah, and you are protected. So it's going to be okay. So that's what I have for Capricorn. Now let's look at Aquarius. Well, guys, I have to call it like I see it, Aquarius, okay? April was really nice. I see a very strong love connection where the two of you may be making new plans and commitments to see each other, especially if you're at a distance. If you're at a distance from your person, they definitely certainly could be coming to see you in May. But by June, the two of you may be back into this hopeless, helpless place. For some of you, it is a money problem. Others of you, it's just not kind of connecting the way it was. It's not completely over. Someone may be having money problems and they're not telling you. I feel like for some of you, this also could speak to you're in a good place right now with your person, and all the things could be very well possible in April. But someone has a roaming eye. And by May, things may start to kind of fall apart, where you start to notice signs that, they're up to their tricks, or what's going on here, if you've never noticed that about them. Only for the two of you to probably be in a very challenging place in June. Now, for some of you, it could just be money, and your money will be a little bit challenged in June, so do prepare for that, Aquarius. You may find yourself very busy in May. And things seem to be going fairly well for you in April if this is just about you overall. But things do get a little bit sticky, especially if it has something to do with a love relationship. Others of you may feel like you're working a little too hard and not getting paid enough. You're going to look at life and see, are you undervaluing yourself when June gets here? And then you're going to evaluate, what changes do I need to make? I see some of you Aquarius seriously wanting to buy a home, but feeling like you need to work 200 hours a week just to afford a home. And some of you are getting really serious about purchasing a home, buying a home. But this also looks to be love related. Okay. I guess someone with strong fire energy could be Gemini as well. Could be any sign, as we know. But if this is not love related, then it could just be you taking a hardcore look at yourself by June and coming to an understanding that something needs to change so that you're not finding yourself in a place of lack. And that could be in your relationship. Overall, it could be your life in some kind of way, as I mentioned earlier. So that's what I have for Aquarius. Now let's look at Pisces. Well, Pisces, some of you may have someone coming in your life quite quickly, or you theirs. There's something that you have your eye on that you want to accomplish and for the rest of April. Money looks good for you guys in April as well, but just like a sign, I forget who I said, you're at a crossroads in May. You know you need to make a decision, but it's not the easy. I said that to Gemini. You know that you have to make a decision, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to make, this decision. Now, for some of you, it's very clear if this is a love situation, you may have a major decision to make about your partner, okay? Because the distance, the in and out, is becoming more than enough to deal with. And so it's going to be up to you to make a decision. For some of you, it will be up to you to decide, do you reach out? Do you communicate? Do you cut someone off? Do you start school? There's a major decision that you are stuck in May having to make, and it may not be all made in May. Like you're still stuck, not sure, not really wanting to see it, not wanting to deal with it. But by June, the decision is going to be made. Something is going to be coming out, or you'll come to a conclusion, or someone will with you by by June. And June could see you cutting someone out, starting something new, getting some type of understanding, which will help you see things clearly and finally be able to make a decision. Now, again, this could be by choice or by force, but a decision will be made. That's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. You know, it's been a long time since I've done all signs, so I'm a little rusty. But if I keep doing them, I always say I am. If I keep doing them, you know, it'll come a lot more easily to me. Thank you for being a little patient. Sorry I didn't include the cards. I completely forgot. So here we are with just the recording, guys. But I hope that you liked it. So I will be putting another poll out just to see what you guys wanted. And it's crazy. You guys really wanted the look ahead. No one wanted an X. No one pretty much wanted an X. So that's really good. Everyone wants to see what's going on with new stuff. And let me know if any of this stuff resonates with you. Of course, you know, it's going to take some time. This all can happen in 1 month, right? Because I'm only pulling one card for each month, guys. So it can all happen in 1 month. Keep that in mind. That's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.